Good day, fellow haunters. This is Jared the Lantern. I'm here with a prop review, and today I have the life-sized animated Undead Granny. This comes from Seasonal Visions, and I picked this up from the Spirit Halloween, the mega clearance. I think it was like 40% off. She was much cheaper than the asking price was like 170, and it was a product that I had seen before that I liked. I liked her phrases. I liked the way she looked. She definitely has like a kind of a Bates Motel vibe, and when I had decided on my theme this year, which is of course vacancy, which is like a hotel theme, I thought it would definitely be a perfect addition as not so much a main centerpiece prop, but one for the entrance. But this is the Undead Granny, and let's go ahead and take a look at some details of this prop. Now, the Undead Granny, she stands about 5 feet tall. She's not the normal Seasonal Visions size in terms of height. It's still life size. And she speaks 3 different phrases, and she twists at her waist, and her mouth moves, her eyes light up. She's wearing a long black dress, and she has kind of like a dirty, tattered collar. You can see she has a little, I really like that accent piece right there, the little brooch at her neck, and then you can see right below that is the censer. She basically is like a zombie character, has a zombie face, creepy teeth, really a skeletal type of a figure. And then I like her gray hair, which is kind of like in a bun. In her right hand, she's holding the room key. In her phrases, she actually does talk about having a room, and she talks about having a boarding house, and she actually uses the word vacancy, which is perfect for my haunt, personally. The only thing I don't like about this is that they use just a basic kind of modern day house key, and I kind of wish they would have used an old, like an old-fashioned like skeleton key looking thing. That's kind of a complaint that I had. The room number 13 accent. It's funny, a little cheesy, but it's fine. And then over here in her left hand, she has a knife, and then as she rotates at her waist, this arm actually goes up and down as well. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the back side of her to get a different view. So here is the backside look at Undead Granny. You can see there's her hair in a bun. She has this kind of like a shawl or a scarf around her back, just creepy cloth material. And then the module is actually bent at like a I'm not a mathematician here, but it's like a 45-degree angle to give her the look of having like a hunchback. So I thought that was a good effect. Like I said, it is a fairly shorter prop than a typical life-size prop. I think it'll work well where I plan to place her. She will be on our front porch, and our front porch sits about 3 feet off the ground. So once she's placed there, she will actually be looking down at the guests while welcoming them into the haunt. So I think that'll work out well. And let's go ahead and show you her 3 phrases.
Happen to have one room left. Please, after you, I insist.
so there it is. The Undead Granny and her 3 phrases and her animation. Pretty nice prop. Like I said, it's going to go very well with my theme this year, particularly. She's in her phrases. She actually uses the word vacancy, and then she also uses the word boarding house, which is 2 main parts of my haunt this year. So it works out really well. She will be placed at the front, welcoming guests, like I said, and we'll be building a hotel front desk with keys like this. And so this is actually one positive thing about the fact that they used a more modern day key is it'll be a lot easier to find similar keys to kind of keep that aspect of this prop consistent with that part of the haunt. So just a small detail that I was looking forward to doing. And the only complaint that I really have with her is her volume. She has really good phrases. She has really good, a nice creepy laughter, but the volume is really low on her. In the video, I don't know how high the volume sounds, but it does have volume control, and I have it turned all the way up, and that's as loud as it gets. And then you have the creepy music playing alongside the audio, and it kind of overpowers the actual dialogue. I wish it was a little bit louder. She'll be placed outside in the front with the guests, so I hope they're able to hear her, and if not, we'll still have the animation. So there it is, you guys. Undead Granny from Seasonal Visions. On a scale of 1 to 10, I will give her a nice 7. I think she's a good prop. Easy to put together, and very small box. It came in a surprisingly small box, even for a 5-foot prop. So that was nice. It'll be easy to store. So there it is, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, keep it creepy.